Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Andrew Chen. I'm from Porton Advanced. We are a CDMO company. We have both sites in China and the US. Actually, we are the #1 cell therapy CDMO company in China. But today I won't talk a lot about the cell therapy. I will take the time to discuss about in vivo CAR T and also IIT services in China, which most of US biotechs are interested. So first of all, I will talk about our background. Our parent company, Porton Pharma Solutions, we established in 2005, which is 20 years ago. And we got listed in 2013. And last year, we have a revenue of more than $430 million US, and we have global employees, a number of more than 4,200. We have get inspected by FDA, by EMA, by PMDA, which is Japanese FDA, and also NMPA, which is Chinese FDA. For Porton Advanced, we are a subsidiary of Porton Pharma Solutions, which is a dedicated cell and gene therapy CDMO. We started our operation by end of 2018. In the last 6 years, we have already helped our customers to get 20 IND approvals, including 6 FDA approval. We now have 7 projects in phase 1 and phase 2, and we are now have the first process validation campaign ongoing, and we expect to have the first commercial project by end of next year. Porton Advanced, we have 3 facilities. One is in Cranbury, which we have a main office there, and we also have 2 production facilities in Suzhou, China, which is only about 30 minutes from Shanghai. We have 2 clean rooms for plasmids, 10 for virus vectors, and 12 for cell therapy. Based on these facilities, we provide end-to-end CDMO services, including plasmid, viral vectors, and mRNA, cell therapy, bacterial vector, and also exosomes. So today, I want talk a lot about cell therapy, which we are definitely #1 in China. We are going to talk something about the in vivo CAR T, which is very hot this year. In vivo CAR T, basically there are 2 approaches. One is mRNA ATMP, and the other is RVV, lentivirus. So first, for mRNA ATMP, we already have supported 3 global IND approvals. One is from FDA. And for mRNA ATMP CDMO service, we can provide service from plasmid, which is a template of mRNA, the RNA part, which is the IVT, the ATMP encapsulation, the conjugation, which we, most of the in vivo CAR T, they use targeted ATMP. And we have a pretty big analytical team, which is around 90 people. Yeah, we provide the analytical development and the quality control from the beginning to the end. For mRNA drug substance, besides of the linear mRNA, which is frequently used, we also have self-amplifying and circular mRNA experience. And for the conjugation, which is very important to in vivo CAR T, our parent company, actually, we have ADC services, including conjugation and antibody. For antibody peptide RNP conjugations, there are 2 approaches. One is chemical complete method, which we use 5 component lipids to encapsulation with mRNA, and we do the conjugation later. And the other is a post-insertion fusion method, which we have 4 component lipids encapsulation with mRNA, and also we do the antibody micelles, which is a conjugation with PEGs, and then we do the fusion to get the final product. And also for ionizable lipid, it's also very important. We have a commercial available lipid, and besides that, we have about 14 lipids, which is, we have strategic partnership in China. Some of our customers, they want us to promote their lipids. So we can help our customers to do the lipid selection. And afterward, if we some of the lipid works, we can our strategic partner can discuss with potential customers on the licensing. And next, I will talk about the antivirus. So from the day one of Porton Advanced, we provide plasmid antivirus and the CAR-T, because at the beginning we provide CAR-T services. So we have about 6 years of experience on antivirus. And we have 10 production lines ranging from 10 liter to 500 liter. We have envelope and CMC experience on different envelopes, including VSVG, BAEV, CoCAR, which is frequently used in vivo CAR, and GALV and other novel envelopes. For plasmid systems, in vivo CAR-T, normally they will use 5 plasmid systems. And for ex vivo, normally 4 plasmid systems is applied. And for CDMO and CDMO services, we already provide services with 8 global IND approvals, including 2 FDA approval. And we also have our proprietary LVV suspension manufacturing system, which is serum-free. It performs very good. So, so our in vivo CAR-T project, we use this, all our in vivo CAR-T use our LV Smart platform. There are some differences compared with ex vivo antivirus. The first one is that the formulation might be different because in vivo CAR-T you need to inject to human body. So the stability is very important because the encapsulation might be different. So, so we do the formulation screening for our customers. And the second is about the impurity level. We have very low HCP and HCD level to control the impurity level. Third one is infectious and versus physical titer ratio, because we have our own cell lines modified. So we have very high infectious and versus physical titer ratio. So in these 3 aspects, we improved our process targeting these 3 aspects. And for some customers might be, have some, might not be that confident on whether our platform is suitable for their GUI. That definitely is a question, because different GUIs maybe have different performance. So we provide feasibility studies, which is with very limited cost. So you can test our platform with your GUI to see whether or not it works. And one example is that we already finished, actually delivered this project with 3 GMP batch. You can see that all 3 batches, the recovery rate, the title, and the final yield is pretty consistent under our platform. Previously, the customer want to have 100 liter in vivo CAR-T production. And after our process development, we successfully improved the title by 5 to 6 times. So after discussion with customer, we reduce volume from 100 to 50 liter, which saves a lot of cost for our customer. And the final titer is over 1E8 TU per ml, and the final yield is over 1E12. And last but not least, I will discuss some about the IIT services in China, which is a very special policy in China, only applied to advanced therapies. which means that small molecule, antibody, ADC, they cannot use IIT service in China. So this is from bench to bedside, a very much lower cost than IND, and it's pretty fast and flexible. From fast, normally it takes about 6 months from the CMC part to first in human, as first patient enrolled. And for cost, it's only around probably 1/3 compared with IND in United States. And also it's very flexible, which means that during the IIT, if we find that the treatment strategy need to be modified, for example, we to increase the dosage or to have some other modifications on the screening of patients, it can be changed. Very flexible to just need to discuss with the PI. Here is the case. We all know that SO Biotech has been acquired by AstraZeneca early this year. Actually, SO Biotech does not have IND at that time, but they carried conducting an IIT in China with limited numbers of patients. And this is actually the first in vivo CAR-T IIT in China targeting BCMA. So the data, human data from the IIT actually recognized by AstraZeneca and finally drives to the acquisition. And how Porton Advanced can help biotechs for the IIT in China. Actually, for IIT, we all know that it contains 3 parts. One is CMC, second one is animal study, CROs, and the third one is the clinical trial CROs. For Porton, if needed, Porton can help you to manage the whole process, including animal study, CRO, and also clinical CRO. But if needed, you can manage it by yourself. And we are the expert in CMC part. For the IIT, normally we have 2 stages. First stage is a setup, to set up the IIT in China to get the approvals. And the second stage is IIT execution. And for the first stage, we have CMC work starting first, and then we do the tech transfer and dry run. Probably one case that we finish that within 10 weeks for the tech transfer part. And if needed, if you do not have the animal data, we can use the dry run samples to get the animal data. And actually, we have strategic partners in China to do the animal studies. And at the same time, probably biotech companies can discuss with clinical CROs to discuss the clinical study plan and select the PI and hospitals. And then we submit the data together from CMC and the animal study to the EC, which is Ethical Committee of Hospital, then get approved. And after that approval, the data will be submitted to China Human Genetic Resource Administration Office and to get a final approval. And after that, it goes to probably 6 months later after the CMC part, we go to the IIT execution part. It fully depends on how many patients you want to enroll, because China has a large population, and also patients, it's lots of patients there in China, so it's very fast to get enrolled in China. And one example is that this year we have secured IIT for United States biotech companies, which is planned to enroll 30 patients in China. And we finished the, just as I said, we finished the CMC tech transfer part within 10 weeks. So everyone is very happy with that result. And the follow-up is also very smooth, so the get the final approval within 6 months. Okay, so that's what I introduce you about the IIT part. So Yeah, so that's all for my presentation, and thank you for your time. Thank you.